greatness is not measured by how high you get, but true greatness is measured by the number of people you help to the top. I don't set out to be the CEO. I always set out to be a good team member and a good colleague. I am in the person of Ajimankojo Dennis, an alumni of Twene Amanfo Senior High Technical School. I completed in the year 2018, and I am currently a final year student of Mensah University of Skills Training and Entrepreneurial Development, Asst, formerly University of Education, Winneba, Kumasi campus. First of all, I want to take this opportunity to extend my profound gratitude to the entire staff of Twene Amanfo Senior High Technical School. I am fully convinced that the positive training given to me is what has groomed me to become what I am, a role model to both my colleagues in the same level and in junior level, a student who is liked by all, and I believe that each student, when given the needed motivation, can even do better and move higher. That is why I took it upon myself to come back to my roots, Twene Amanfo, to offer my internship here, so as to use that as a medium to encourage students as they take their studies serious. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's time with Dennis here in Twene Amanfo Senior High Technical School. And guess what? Twene Amanfo has a new headmaster. We are going to speak to him shortly. Don't go away. Keep your fingers crossed and wait for it. Right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Time with Dennis here in Twene Amanfo Senior High Technical School. We are highly privileged to have with us the Honorable Headmaster, Mr. Obeng Mensah, the now substantive headmaster who has replaced Mr. S.H.S. Head, good morning.
Good morning, Honorable.
We are highly privileged. Out of your busy schedules, you've had time to speak to us. Tell us, who is Mr. Obeng Mensah?
All right. Mr. Obeng Mensah is a gentleman born in the 90s, 1960s, thereabouts.
Great.
Hail from Drobo,
Okay.
the German sub-districts of Ghana.
All right.
He has basically all his primary and middle school education at Drobo.
Okay.
Then he proceeded to Drobo Secondary School.
Very well.
From there to Wesley College. Came back and taught for a while at Liberation Barracks. Then proceeded to University of Ghana, Lagos. Came and have taught for almost 29 years now. And currently the substantive head of Twene Amanfo.
Very well. Previously you were a teacher here.
Yes, please.
A teacher of government, of
Yes,
course. You have now come as the substantive headmaster of Twene Amanfo. Tell us a brief history about Twene Amanfo.
All right, thank you for the question. Twene Amanfo was established or was founded in 1930 as a basic school for the people of number 2 and its environs. Then somehow along the line, it became an experimental school, then to middle school. Then eventually in 1981, it was made a secondary school. From that time to date, about 8 heads have passed through the school, and I'm the 9th one.
Wow.
The first head of the school is Mr. David A. Amankwa. He came and became a substantive headmaster from 1981 to 1991, about 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah. Then he handed over the baton of leadership to Mr. S.H.S, also from 1991 to 1996. So Mr. S.H.S handed over to Mr. J.R. Ajimembadu. Mr. Ajimembadu actually did a lot. All the other headmasters also did their part to improve the standard of the school. Mr. Ajimembadu is known as the Millennium Head.
Okay.
Millennium Head.
Yes.
All over the country, when you mention that name, he's known. So Mr. Ajimembadu did well, like I said. and then he handed over the baton of leadership to Miss Georgina Boachi in 2000. Then he was here till the 2010. Then eventually he was transferred to Susek. And then he handed over to Mr. P.H. Apia in 2010. Then Mr. Apia was in the helm of affairs till 2013 when he handed over the baton of leadership of this school to Mr. Michael Nsia Ajapon. Mr. Nsia Ajapon is popularly known as Obofo One, the only angel left on earth. So, yeah, Mr. Obofo was here from 2013 till 2018, and then he was also transferred to SEC, and then he handed over the baton of leadership to Miss Madame Akusia Meni. And he's also known as Ubruni because of the color, you know. We all worked on that for a while, and then he left. He went to retirement, compulsory retirement, and they handed over to his own assist, former assist, in the person of Mr. Gordon Osei Maf. Currently, Mr. Gordon Osei Maf has also been transferred to Twene Amanfo as a substantive, as a substantive head. So eventually, also handed the baton to me as the leader. So I took over barely 3 weeks ago as the head of this great institution, what I have taught before. And then the population currently, the Form 3s are no more, they've left, but we have about 1,560 thereabouts students. But before the handing over, in the handing over notes, there were 2,380. That's it. So that brief history about Twene Amanfo. And Twene Amanfo is noted for the sporting activities. They are very, very good in sporting activities. Academically too, they are among the best. As our motto stands, the first or always with the first. So that's it for brief history about Twene Amanfo.
That is very good.
Thank you. And then before you come in with another question, currently we have teaching staff strength of 119, and then the non-teaching staff about 39. So basically that's Twene Amanfo for you.
Very well. Thank you very much, Daddy.
You're welcome.
Ever since you assumed office,
yes, please.
You met with management,
yes,
you met with academic board, you met with staff and students.
Yes, please.
You stated your vision for the school. Tell us, people are watching us, tell us your vision for the school.
Great, thank you very much. My vision is not much deviated from the general vision of Ghana Education Service. That is academic excellence. I want to improve on academic excellence so far as Twene Amanfo is concerned. I want us to work so hard such that Twene Amanfo can be compared to any other institution all over the world, and in particular in Ghana. So when I met my management, I told them that the vision is academic excellence. And in fact, academic excellence thrives on discipline, punctuality, regularity, and then hard work. So I want to inculcate that view or that ideas in them and into the students too. To have met the students, I've sold the vision to them, parents, teachers, management, and the like. And therefore agreed that they are going to help to improve on academic excellence. Besides, I've also have in mind of developing talents because the school is noted for sporting activities. We want to improve on our sporting activities so that we can harness talent and develop them so that the students become useful citizens in the near future. So I told them that basically our education principles are going to total development of the child, holistic approach of developing them. So I thought of the 3 H's, developing the head, the heart, the hand, and then the leg, so that we can propel Twene Amanfo to a different pedestal or height by God's grace. So that's my vision basically.
One thing also that other S.H.S school do to improve their school is they also have an interaction with their old students. How far have you gone talking to old students to come and help us?
Like I told you, I took a Zoom office barely 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
So I finished with management, I finished with the parents. I met the parents in batches, Form 3 parents and then those in Form 2. And I have clearly spelled out all my vision and the support I want from them. I have already talked with the management of the Old Students Association. So God willing, next week or 2, we are going to meet with them so that they also come on board so that we can achieve whatever target or dreams that we have in mind.
This basically shows that you have taken the drive to move Twene Amanfo to the highest pedestal, or
yes,
to its peak.
Yes,
yes, and we are hoping that everything will be well for us. Daddy, before you leave us,
yes, please.
What legacy or what do you want to be remembered for after you have served your office as the Honorable Headmaster of Twene Amanfo Senior High Technical?
Thank you for the question. In fact, the best legacy I want to leave Twene Amanfo, I want to leave for Twene Amanfo is academic excellence and discipline. I want to morally mold the children as well. So if you have academic excellence and morally you are not upright, I told the parents the other day that the grace that is supposed to come to you rather tend to become grass, become a useless person.
Yes.
Excuse me for my language.
Yes.
So the legacy I want to bequeath on the student and Twene Amanfo and be remembered for is academic excellence and moral uprightness.
That is very powerful. I'm overwhelmed. I mean, I'm lost of words. I don't know what to. But before you go,
yes,
your last words to students, staff, parents, stakeholders, anybody watching us. Your last words, your final words.
Very much for the last word. In fact, what I have now is a vision.
Okay.
But there is a need for me to get a mission to accomplish the vision.
That's great.
And as an individual, I can't do it all by myself. So I want to crave the indulgence of my staff to be up and doing, that they should embrace that huge dream or vision by way of working hard, being regular in school, and helping the students in every aspect, so that together we can achieve this set goal or targets. Same, I want to appeal to the parents that as stakeholders, they should play their part. I told them yesterday when we met that the government has done his part. Now education is free, so it's up to us, the parents, to also monitor our kids, make sure that they come to school regularly and punctual, because there is a saying that punctuality is the soul of business. So they should make sure their children come to school all the time and come on time, so that we can achieve our business. So this is the vision I want to, the last words that I want to tell everybody. Students should be disciplined, they should be hardworking, so that together we can achieve our purpose. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, the headmaster has said it all, and we are much grateful, Honorable Headmaster, for out of your busy schedule. I know how this thing is. You have given us the time to speak to you. We are much grateful. May God bless you. We are descending down there to meet your students, and we know that your students, per your vision, will also give us an excellent one.
Thank
God
you
richly
very much
bless
for
you.
having me.
Thank you. Thank you.